KGRT, there you go. That was Luke Bryan and Play It Again.
Time now for your question of the day. Brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Markets of Las Cruces. Fresh produce, bread, meat, honey, food trucks, handmade art, music, and more. Every Saturday and Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. downtown Las Cruces.
That's right. It's time for our question of the day. And our question of the day today, well, it is National Space Day. It is observed today, the first Friday in May, dedicated to highlighting the achievements of space exploration, along with the opportunities and hopes of inspiring a new generation. The day was first created by Lockheed Martin, go figure, back in 1997. So it's a fairly new day, but still it counts because, you know, a lot of the older generation remembers, you know, the moon landing. A lot of my generation, Gen Xers, we all remember the space shuttles going up. I remember watching that first shuttle go up. I think it was in kindergarten at that time. No, first grade, maybe. One of those two. Anyway, it was, no, that would have been right. I do remember the space shuttle going up for the first time. And also, of course, the Challenger thing. But, you know, we want to look at those accomplishments because the space race did give us a lot of really, really cool inventions that we enjoy today for sure. Plus, it also gives us aliens. You know, being from New Mexico, we've got our history with aliens, but there's a new survey by News Nation that reveals 44% of Americans, and that's a whole lot, they believe that the government is hiding UFO information. Yeah, 28% of people are unsure if the U.S. government is hiding any information at all. And some people, like myself, think they're doing a really bad job of hiding any UFO information. Have you seen the number of people that are actually testifying in front of Congress about the UAPs, as they are now calling them officially? Well, my question for you today, in honor of National Space Day and aliens, do you think that the government is hiding UFO information? Yeah. Are they? I don't know. Maybe they are. Maybe they're just giving us misinformation. Not like the government would ever lie to us. That was my look of, sarcasm right there for those that aren't watching on video right now. But yeah, my question of the day today, is the government hiding UFO information? What do you think? Let me know your answers. 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-5478. Call those in. Text those in. We are live on our social media pages, Facebook, YouTube. So go ahead and, leave those comments there as well. For our question of the day today, is the government hiding UFO information? Good question, I think. But that is our question of the day, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces. All right, that is all good. That is all good. And that is all good because the camera seems to be working. Yes, is the government hiding UFO information? We all hear the rumors, is it Area 51? Are there aliens? Did they recover crafts up in Roswell? So for our alien friends up in Roswell, have you seen a UFO out there? Something unexplained that, that you've seen before in the night sky or the day sky or in the sky? Have you been abducted by aliens? I don't know. Those are questions there. And, if we go to George Tsoukalos, of course, everything comes down to it was aliens, right? But is the government actually hiding UFO information? There's a YouTube show out there that I have really been getting into lately. It's called The Y-Files. If you have not seen the Y-Files, if you are into, Bigfoots and aliens and all kinds of conspiracy theories, HA and Hecklefish do a great job in presenting a lot of that. And all I'm saying is that they got some pretty cool stuff right there. And there's a lot of information out there, but how much is the government hiding from us? Yeah. Do you think the government is hiding UFO information? Let me know your answers. Once again, call them in, text them in, and let me know what you think. You can leave your comments down below as well. I love going through some of those as we go on later out throughout the day. But let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on in and around the world for today. Let's see. Microsoft announced yesterday that it will raise the price of the Xbox consoles around the world. This, of course, would be in response to tariffs, which is interesting because, you know, the tariffs, some places go both ways, but the whole world is going to go ahead and get that raise. Interesting. We talked a little bit about this yesterday. T-Rex leather handbags are trending. Scientists are entering lab-grown leather from T-Rex remains and DNA. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Be pretty cool to get a pair of T-Rex boots, right? Travis Kelce's barber, Vince Garcia, tells Us Weekly that Travis does not have a hair transplant. It's all real. Can we trust his barber? Parade Magazine says Coffee Mate is bringing back their Dr. Pepper flavor this summer. So they're also doing an Orange Crush Soda coffee creamer. So if you like your orange soda and your Dr. Pepper mixed with your coffee, there you go. I just stick with half and half myself. And this is interesting and silly at the same time. Kentucky Derby fascinators doubling as charcuterie boards. And what do I mean by that? Well, celebrity sommelier Belinda Chang of Chicago is going viral because of her Kentucky Derby fascinators, the hats that will double as wearable charcuterie boards and are packed with imported meats, Wisconsin cheeses. The hat also has feathers, netting, and flowers. Not sure how the feathers go along with the meat and cheese, but you know, it's all in good fun, right? Throw in a couple of cup holders for some mint juleps, and I think you're set to go on there. Once again, our question of the day for today: is the government hiding UFO information? Yeah, a new survey by News Nation said that 44% of Americans believe that the government is indeed hiding UFO information. So what do you think? Let me know your answers. Call them in, text them in, and of course, leave your comments down below for our question of the day, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces.